Amazon forest, yeah? Do you guys reckon right this second a tree fell?
Probably.
Probably, yeah? Okay. But do we know it did?
No.
But just because we don't know, does that mean that tree didn't fall?
What's that got to do with the universe?
It does, because you said one question, one of them can be I don't know. Just because you don't know something doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
That's right.
Exactly. So I don't know it goes.
It's a weak argument at that one.
It's a weak argument, then address it.
Sure. So you're saying to...
Okay, why is it weak, brother?
Because you're not. What's your point?
Okay, I just made the point. You said it's not valid. So tell me how it's not valid.
Because something fell in Africa in the Amazon rainforest.
Yeah, but was you aware that it happened?
I didn't know it happened.
Did you observe it happen?
If you're basing your beliefs on that way of thinking, that's a weak. I wouldn't believe something.
I never said that, brother. Brother, I never said that. I said, is there any other option? You said we could say I don't know. I said just because you don't know doesn't mean that thing doesn't exist. For example, you could.
But I'd rather know something and then say.
I know, bro. That's what we're going to come to. Yeah.
I don't know. That's the only point I'm making.
Okay, all right. Then we don't have a problem here. Okay. Now I don't know. We can put that into the basket. Can something come from nothing?
We don't know.
We don't know. Can zero make one?
If you're playing with words, yeah, but you have to define what nothing is.
I'm giving you. Look, can zero equal
I don't know
one?
what nothing is.
Actually, it's the absence of something.
But that doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's conceptual.
Exactly. No,
it's conceptual.
I'm saying absence. Nothing is the absence of something.
Okay.
If nothing is there, how do you get something? If you have zero, would you ever get one? If I had 1 million zeros, would you ever get one?
In maths, no.
No, not in maths, in general. If there was nothing, if I said there is 1 trillion nothings, would you ever get one? Or anything?
But I can't conceptualize what
brother,
nothing is.
Okay, no disrespect.
Because there is something.
Yeah, but brother, no disrespect. Nothing is nothing.
But then you're just
man.
playing with words. It's just words.
Brother, what words are you talking about? Nothing is nothing.
Yeah, I accept that.
Then how can you get something from nothing?
Okay, with that example, then yeah, you can't.
Okay,
No, you can't. Look,
the problem that Ali has is he has a conceptual version of nothing, which
exactly.
is the absence of anything.
Yeah,
now scientists have a different version of nothing.
Yeah, you have to
from
define
that,
what nothing is.
From that, a universe can come.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ali rejects that.
Yeah, okay.
On what grounds, I don't know. Just because it doesn't like
that's
it.
When I said it's weak earlier, it's weak
argument?
because you're talking in conceptuality, talking reality, what we know.
What Rob just said, science claims that nothing is actually something. We're saying absence. So you know, sometimes I really wonder, look, do you guys understand when I say nothing?
Yeah, it's the general term.
Nothing. Look, nothing is nothing, man. Seriously, guys, nothing is.
So take
nothing.
it forward, then there's nothing. All right,
Hold on
Now,
a minute.
from-
Hold on. You can't define something and nothing that might exist by getting rid of what does exist.
Yeah, but Uncle, I'm just saying, if you have zero, if you have zero, would you ever get one? I'm just saying.
Tell me what nothing is.
Yeah, Ali, hold on. On a conceptual level, imagine
You've got to
1
presume-
to infinity, yeah, going positively. Hold on, and then imagine 0 going negatively. So you got 1, 2, 3, then you got -1, -2, -2.
You're missing
What's the
brother, that
total
might-
sum?
No, brother.
The total sum is nothing,
Brother,
but you still got everything.
Brother.
So you have to be clear in your terms.
I'm not saying -1. I'm not saying +1. I'm saying 0.
Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
Nothing,
So 0. So what about?
If you have 1 trillion zeros, would you ever get one?
No.
You have 1 trillion zeros.
So you got a trillion. You got a number of zeros.
Brother. If I said to you, okay. If I said to you, nothing plus nothing plus nothing.
What about 1 plus -1?
Just be 0.
Brother, you guys just went somewhere else. One second. If I said I have.
This is the problem. You're talking in concepts, talking reality.
Brother, nothing is nothing, man. Brother, if
take it forward then.
And I said, look, I have nothing. He's going to say, this guy doesn't have nothing. What can I do? Let me go home. Nothing is
Hold
nothing.
on a minute. You can't define absolute nothing.
I cannot believe we're defining nothing. Can you guys believe
Ali, take it forward, boss. Okay, so there's nothing. Then take it forward.
This is
You're asking, can something come from nothing?
Yes.
On your conceptual level, probably not. No, I don't know.
Any level. Show me anything that comes from nothing. Anything.
But in reality, you got to define what
Brother,
nothing is.
show me one example. Say to me, Ali, I was walking down the road, a banana, boom, book into existence.
But this is just a stupid example. Just
Thank
talk in
you.
reality. Give me
Brother,
examples.
reality, I'm saying if you're walking and a banana comes into existence, would you believe that?
No.
Thank you. I'm saying from nothing comes.
But there is something there. If you're walking down the street, a banana comes. It's coming from something.
Are we arguing for the sake of it?
How much money do you
Okay, I'm gonna move on. So then, look here. As far as
You're
we
taking
know,
on a very superficial level
brother,
here,
you're
man.
saying stupid, but you're not addressing the issue. Let me just move on here because from nothing comes. I'm sure
On a
everybody,
conceptual level.
Muslim, non-Muslim, anyone agrees with that.
On a conceptual level.
Brother, any level, nothing is nothing.
Okay, define nothing. Show me an example of nothing.
Okay.
Does it exist? Does
Listen,
nothing exist?
If It's the absence
Give me
of
an
something.
example of nothing somewhere.
Absence of something.
Give physical example of something that's nothing. Where is nothing? Where can I find nothing?
Brother, this is my point. Yeah? We know the universe began to exist. What was
No, we
before
don't.
that?
Well, how do we know that?
Don't jump there.
Yes,
We
we
don't.
do.
What are you
Yes,
talking
we do.
about?
Your biggest atheist
No,
scientists
no,
believe that.
don't-
Listen,
They might be wrong.
look, the universe started from here. I'm asking what was before that.
How do you know the universe started from there?
Brother, we know.
What was the time and date the universe started?
Okay, good.
What was the time and date the universe
Okay,
started?
good. It was 3:24.
What does it say? With
Monday.
respect, what does it say in the
Brother,
Quran? When did the universe start?
Brother, I'm going to come to the argument of infinite, yeah? We know it cannot come from nothing. Let's go with infinite. Let's suppose the brother's saying the universe was there before, yeah? Brother, does infinite exist in the real world?
I think the universe is infinite.
You believe the universe is infinite, yeah?
I think it is.
Okay, if
My
there's-
gut says it is.
Your gut, yeah? Okay, but let's not trust your gut. Let's trust
Okay, fine.
our logic.
You asked me.
Okay, if we had an infinite amount of planets, and I took 2 planets out, how many planets do we have?
Let's talk about the universe. So
Okay, I'm
I
talking
said
about
I
the
think the
universe.
universe is infinite. I'm talking
Okay,
about planets.
okay, all right, no problem. We have infinite amount of universes.
All right.
If I take out 2 universes, how many universes do we have?
Okay, it's kind of play on words.
Not really, not
Infinite
really.
minus 2, whatever, yeah.
No, infinite minus 2 is a contradiction. When you
Yeah,
say
yeah,
infinite,
exactly.
infinite is forever.
Again,
For you to say minus 2 or plus 2, it's not infinite, it's a contradiction, it's a paradox. So infinite doesn't exist in the real world, because if I said I have infinite amount of bananas, by the way I give bananas because I like bananas, yeah? Yeah? Infinite amount of bananas. If I took 5 bananas out, how many do you have? Our atheist friends will say infinite minus 5. If you added 5 bananas, infinite plus 5. That's a contradiction. When you say infinite,
Is God infinite?
we're going to come to that. We're going to come to that. Good question. It cannot come from nothing. It cannot be infinite. Can it create itself?
Can what create?
Can the universe create itself?
I think the universe isn't infinite. I think it's eternal.
No. We just deal with that. You said infinite. We said infinite doesn't exist in the real world.
But then I asked you, is God infinite?
But that's another question we're going to come
Why?
to. We're going to come
Because
to.
what if I call God the universe?
Brother, we're going to come to that. What you said, we will come to that. But let's first understand if there is an evidence to a creator. We said it cannot come from nothing. It cannot be infinite. Infinite doesn't exist in the real world. The second 2 arguments that we have is it's either created or it created itself. Can it create itself? Can the universe create itself?
I don't know enough about the variables. you're talking about
For
here.
infinite, for the universe to create itself, it has to exist and not exist at the same time, right? That's a paradox. That's like saying my mother gave birth to herself. She has to be there and not be there at the same time. So it's impossible to say the universe created itself. It's impossible because it has to exist and not exist at the same time.
It could be in a different state. I don't know, man.
No, brother, where's the
You're
evidence
making
for
some
that?
deep
No,
conclusions.
No, I am, but brother, you're telling me it can be a different state. Where did you get this from?
I don't know.
Shall I give it to you, Ali? Shall I give it to you?
Yes.
Oh, you okay? Because I wanted to bring this all day for you.
Please.
Okay, so Alan Guth, you may not have heard of him for the cameras. Alan Guth is the father of inflationary theory. That theory explains perfectly with huge amount of evidence how the universe came to be.
Okay.
And if you rewind that theory, it brings the universe down to something very, very small. So this is the man to speak to when we talk about inflationary theory and what might have happened at or before the universe. I quote, and I've got it on video here, and there's the video and there's the actual time. He quotes, "I don't know if the universe had a beginning. I suspect the universe didn't have a beginning. It's very likely eternal, but nobody knows." So the claim that theists come along with saying that cosmologists or scientists say the universe has a beginning is false. Okay, what scientists are saying, their overriding view is we don't know whether the universe had a beginning or not, but in our view, it's very likely eternal. Now we could investigate and say, Mr. Scientist, Mr. Guth, why do you think that it's eternal? And they would give you probably some scientific explanation that none of us here standing here would understand. But their colleagues would understand it, and now they could say, oh, now I understand why you say that.
Can I address that?
Please do.
Can you read that out again, please?
Sure. I don't know if the universe had a beginning.
Sorry, can I read it? Where is
Please,
it? Yeah?
go ahead. That top one.
Please
there.
listen carefully, yeah?
Please do.
We have a scientist who claims inflation theory. Inflation theory.
Inflationary theory, yes.
And there is other scientists that believe the universe began to exist, yes?
I'm not aware of any.
If they can give the date and time, I'll believe it.
Rob.
But if there are, there may well be some out there.
There is. We've got scientists who believe the universe began to exist. We have scientists who are now coming with inflammation theory, yeah? The universe was one piece, then it expanded.
Which scientist? I'm giving you the top guy.
Okay, let's see what the top guy says.
Go ahead.
I don't know if the universe had a beginning. Look at the beginning. He goes, I don't know. and he's making a theory, yeah? By the way, this is a scientific theory which other scientists oppose otherwise. First thing, I don't know if the universe had a beginning. I suspect.
Yeah, because he knows a lot, and
One
he
sec,
knows
one
there's
sec.
a lot to
Please
more
understand
to
the
it.
words here. I don't know, I suspect. What kind of evidence is I don't know, I suspect? He's come with a theory. Theories in science changes. Thank you, Rob, by the way. Yeah? Theories...
You don't want to finish it?
Oh, no,
You
sorry,
only
sorry.
did half of it.
Okay, sorry.
Do the
Sorry.
rest.
I suspect the universe didn't have a beginning. It's very likely eternal, but nobody knows. Let's keywords. I don't know, I suspect, very likely. These terms here are not scientific within itself. For a top scientist to come and say, I don't know, I suspect, very likely...
Makes them a very good scientist, my friend.
According to you,
makes them
because
a
you're the
very
same
good
person who's been
scientist.
telling us
The
nothing
more
for
you
nothing.
know, the more you realize you have left to know.
Brother.
The more you know, the more you realize you have left to know, my friend.
Brother, I've spoken to you 2 months ago, yeah? Okay, so now, we know that what he gave to us, there is scientists that oppose that. And he's coming with a theory. Theory can change. Theory can change. 100 years ago, they believed the earth was flat. They came and said we're wrong. Science, that's the reason why it's a theory.
That's why he's a good scientist. He says he doesn't know, my friend.
Brother, I'm confused with you. I spoke to you 2 months ago. You said to me you're a Muslim. Today
No,
you're
I
coming.
didn't.
Yes, you did. Me and you, we talked down that road.
Yeah, of course we did.
And what did you say to me? You said I'm a Muslim.
No, I said that I find a lot of valuable stuff in it. I didn't say I'm
I'm confused, bro. I
This is the
spoke to
top
you
line in the
over
world
there.
for inflationary theory.
Anyways,
That's what he says.
Ali, look, I didn't say that.
Moving swiftly on, yeah? We said it cannot come from nothing.
Okay, so you're-
Infinite.
okay.
Infinite doesn't exist in the real world. Can it create itself? Can it create itself? No, it can't. So it has to be created.
What has to be created?
Simple. The universe.
No, it doesn't have to be
Yes, it
created.
does.
What does the word created mean?
Yes, it does.
What does the
Sorry,
word created
Gary. We're not here semantics, yeah?
No, but you
what
are
does the word
giving,
mean?
you
No
are
semantics.
giving all this rhetoric.
So guys,
I know you're nervous.
So guys,
because I've now turned up.
Gary, I'm nervous.
Yeah,
When
no,
you
you're
come
getting
up, of course I'm
nervous, but relax.
Of course I'm nervous.
I'm going to take it easy with you.
Nervous. I'm not
I'm going
nervous.
to take it easy with you now. Go on, let me listen to this. I'll give you 5 minutes to talk now.
What we said, right? Can it be infinite? Can't. Can it?
Well, hold on,
Yes, it can.
why
Yes, it
can't
can.
it? Ali, why
Yes,
can't
it
it
can.
be? You're making
Yes, it
some.
can.
It can't.
I've just said it could.
It can't.
Ali,
It
why can't it be infinite?
Guys, it can't.
Why?
No,
Brother,
Ali's
because
right.
if you minus two,
Okay,
that
infinite amount of bananas. Take 2 bananas out.
You
How many?
can't take 2 bars
Why
out of
can't you?
infinity.
Why can't you?
Because it wouldn't be infinity.
Why can't you?
Everyone's going to pray. You're going to pray as well?
Carry on.
You cannot take
How?
2 bananas out of infinity.
Who says that?
You cannot do
Who
that.
says that?
Because it's infinity.
Gary, who says that?
Because it's infinity.
Gary, there's no
To
such
use
thing
the
as
word infinity
Gary,
means what?
please,
What's the word
please,
infinity
Gary,
mean?
Gary, please.
What's the word infinity means?
Gary, please.
Come on, Ali, I want to hear this.
Please. I'm gonna
What does
be
the word
honest.
infinity
Gary,
mean?
Gary.
To be honest,
Because-
Ali, I want to hear
You
what
and
you're going with
Sarah,
this.
I'm not going to waste my time
Because
with.
this thing
Gary,
about
it's simple.
taking 2 bananas
It's
out,
simple.
you've been
It's
saying that for
simple.
3 years.
Yes, and you haven't answered
Give
for 3
me
years.
something else.
And you haven't answered for 3
You
years.
can't
Let's just
take
follow
2
it through.
bananas out of
Okay,
infinity.
you can't
You
have
have
infinity.
no other option but to say it's created.
No, you
Okay.
can't. No,
Okay.
no.
No,
You
I
can't
don't.
say that.
So this comes back
That's
to
what you get
is God
upset.
infinite?
No, you
Now,
can't say that.
Thank
No.
you. Now the question is asked, so who created God? Valid. Okay. Now, before we address that, you need to accept that there is a creator.
No, there's not. No,
Then
you
why
can't.
are you asking me this
No,
question?
you can't.
Hold on.
Why are you asking me
No,
this
you
question?
can't.
Why
accept
can't
that.
I accept that
Because I've given you...
there is a creation?
No.
Why do I have to say there's a creator?
I've given you the evidence.
Whoa.
You
I
haven't
accept there's a
addressed it.
creation.
Brother, I've given you the evidence. Have you addressed
The
it?
creator and the creation are one.
You
I
need to
think.
accept that there's a creator to ask me who created the creator.
Well, say that again.
Can you listen? Let me ask you, help you out. When you're dealing in words with this,
Yes.
you have to define the words
Exactly.
you're using
Okay.
to make
Now-
sure they
now-
understand what they're
Yeah.
using.
Now,
the
anyways,
word creator means what? Ask
Gary,
them. You won't deal with
Gary,
me.
what's
Ask
the
me what it
creator?
means. What's it mean?
Irrelevant.
What's the word?
Irrelevant.
It is 100% relevant.
Why
Irrelevant.
can't the creator
Do we know
and the
it created
creation
stars?
be the
Tell me
same
what the
thing?
word
Do we know
creator
it
means.
started to exist?
No,
Simple.
it doesn't.
You can't run anywhere.
No.
Gary, your
Tell
iPad
me
won't
what
help you
creator
today.
means.
You can't run away.
Ask him
You
what creator
can't run
means.
away, Gary.
And
Ali,
that's going to
One,
get
two,
him.
three. I'm asking three of you
Ask
guys.
him. Ask him what
You
the
have
word
no other
creator
option.
means.
No other option.
All right, should we ask you find
No,
out
no,
what
no,
creator?
no,
no.
The
No,
word
no, no.
creator
Gary,
means
Gary.
a person
You talk
or
to yourself.
things
You talk
that
to
brings
yourself.
something into
That's
existence.
my claim evidence one.
So, is Allah
claim
a
evidence
person
two.
or a thing?
My claim evidence
Ask
two.
him.
The DNA.
Is Allah a person or
The
thing?
DNA.
Oh, don't
The
jump to
DNA.
different. Stick to your thing. Is God
No,
infinite?
we've done that. I've come. I said no. Only explanation is created.
No,
You
it's
can't
But
run
I
away.
told
no,
you-
no,
I
no,
told
no,
you.
that's not the
You can't
explanation.
run away.
Why can't
That's
the
the
creator
explanation Harry
and
Potter
the
we give you.
creation be the same
My
thing?
second evidence.
No, they
My
haven't
second
given any evidence.
My
Start with,
second
stay on
evidence.
number one.
The DNA,
No,
the first cell.
start
What was
with,
the first
start
one?
on the
First
first
cell.
one.
Please.
No, we haven't got past that one.
What was the first one? Sorry, was it the beginning of the universe?
We missed
Sorry?
Was the beginning of the universe your first evidence?
that
No, we know the universe
completely.
began to exist.
Universe
Universe.
what?
Right,
Yes.
okay.
The universe.
You know that?
Yes.
Wow.
Brother, forget
He
that.
said what? The universe.
He
I missed
knows
it.
Is it-
the universe began
No,
to
no. What did he
Listen,
say? I missed
listen.
it.
he knows the
He
universe
believes
began to
black people are
exist.
inferior.
You began to exist.
Okay,
Yeah.
forget.
Right.
Forget him,
Can you
him.
go by the
okay.
scientific model that says
Can you
universe
give me the
began?
time and date?
Can you show me where the universe began to
1 second.
exist?
1 second.
Ali,
What
can you
we're
give me
gonna
the
do
time
now-
and
evidence?
what
No,
we're
but
gonna do
Gary,
now-
don't
Show
ask
me the
him
evidence.
science. Don't ask
What
him
we're gonna do
science.
now- I have to ask him science.
No,
What we're
you
gonna do
have.
now-
Show me where.
Don't ask him
Now-
science.
Let's go by the
Now
scientific
we're
model.
gonna do-
Ali, what was the
science.
time and date,
Let's
boss?
speak. See why you guys get
Let's go by the scientific model.
There's
Is this the model, Ali?
There's clear-cut evidence.
Ali, is this the
Clear-cut
model you're going
evidence.
by?
Clear-cut evidence.
Is this the model he's going by, yes?
Clear-cut evidence.
Right, can we see the beginning?
Okay.
It's called
Anyway,
a quantum fluctuation.
Guys,
Change in energy,
Yes.
a change in energy,
Yes, okay.
quantum fluctuation.
Gary,
It doesn't say
Gary,
begin.
Gary, you fluctuated.
There's no
Your
word say
energy. Your
begin
negative
here.
Energy. Thank you very much.
It began.
Guys,
Quantum
we
fluctuation.
show that evidence, so don't come and say
Pray.
to us
No,
that
you
we don't
need
have
to.
evidence. We are going to go pray.
I know
Gary,
you're going
we
to
have
pray.
We have to go pray.
Ali,
yeah?
next
Especially
time.
when you came.
I told you next
Like
time.
I said before, it's
Don't
clear.
come out with these
We
silly
have
words.
evidence. We have evidence.
Here's the evidence
Even
here.
the DNA, the first cell. Where did the first cell come from?
Right, listen, let's not
Where did
forget
the
about
first cell
that.
come from?
Let's deal with the
Where did the
universe
first
Where cell
first.
come
Where
from?
did the first cell? We
Where?
that.
Okay, where
That's
does
done.
sperm come
Where
from?
did the first cell come from?
Where does sperm come from?
Irrelevant.
Where's sperm come from?
Irrelevant.
According to the
Irrelevant. I'm
Quran,
talking about the
it
first
comes
cell.
between the rib
The first
cage and the
cell.
backbone.
Irrelevant.
Where's
There you
sperm
go.
come from?
Irrelevant.
Ali,
Well,
how
that's
are you
more
asking
important
me
than
where the
that.
first cell
If you
came from?
can't answer that,
Nowhere.
don't
in
ask me
the
about
Quran does
DNA.
Allah say the sperm comes from the backbone. Nowhere.
Nowhere?
Nowhere.
Oh, there. Hold on. She
Show me.
said nowhere. Let's have a look.
Exactly.
He said what?
Exactly.
He said
No,
nowhere,
look,
right?
It's nowhere.
Remember his words.
It's nowhere.
Yeah, it came from the river. I
No,
haven't-
watch.
Wait,
And backbone. Watch. No, watch.
Anyway, guys, this is
Watch.
what happens.
No,
When you
no,
get
no.
atheists
Ali,
hard,
stay.
they get-
Ali.
they-
I'm not an atheist. What are you on
Ali,
about,
stay.
There
boss?
you go. Make your mind up, brother.
Steady,
1 minute
stay.
you're Muslim, 1 minute you're atheist.
Right, Quran, heritage here.
I swear, 1 minute he's Muslim, 1 minute he's atheist.
Heritage
I don't
here.
understand
For the
you.
camera.
I don't
86.
understand you.
86.
Anyways, guys,
He
guys,
created fluid
guys,
from
have you seen it for
spermijacid.
yourself now? When they are cornered,
From the
when
backbone
evidence
and
brought
rib cage.
forth, bam.
Backbone
I
and rib
suspect,
cage, Ali.
Likely,
Ali,
I don't know.
Backbone and rib cage in the Quran. You said it wasn't
What
there.
does Allah say in the Quran? When
Backbone
the ignorant
and
address you,
ribcage.
say words of peace.
Backbone and
Salaam
rib cage,
alaikum.
Ali. You said it wasn't in the Quran.
Anyway, guys, move
You
to
better pray for
What
revelation,
number is
my
it?
friend.
86.